Hey, it's me, Chip Kendall. If you were at Spring Harvest, you might remember me from my Band with No Name days. But listen, we are so excited to be partnering with you on a collaboration around something called All Through This Hour, Jesus Reigns. All we're doing is putting the words of Big Ben back to the melody of the chimes. All through this hour, Lord, be my guide, that by thy power no foot shall slide. It sparked this nationwide prayer movement. If you want to find out more, check out allthroughThisHour.com. I found out on a tour of Parliament that Big Ben has words. And like everybody knows the melody of Big Ben, right? Some people have it as like their little... Na, 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 na. Yeah, and then I found out that written on a plaque inside the Elizabeth Tower, it says, words and music of the chimes. All through this hour, Lord, be my guide, that by thy power no foot shall slide. I'm like, that isn't even just a prayer. That's like a prophecy prayer. That's like a spiritual warfare prayer. And then underneath all that, it says music taken from Handel's Messiah. Wow. So you know, hallelujah. Yeah. Dude, that's where the melody, the 4 notes come from. It's a variation on those notes. So anyway, I got the actual Parliament, Houses of Parliament, Big Ben, and the Elizabeth Tower.
Wait, did you pay for that? Or did
I did not steal this. And look, when you open it up, it shows you the inside of Big Ben, dude. You know there's like a bedroom in Big Ben?
Who would have known there's a bedroom in the Big Ben?
Yeah, who knows all that stuff? And I found out that there's a giant light at the top of it as well. It's called the Ayrton light. Basically, Big Ben is a lighthouse. Whoever knew that? Anyway, I'm reading through all this different stuff, and I'm like, this is super, super cool, and just kind of tucked it away, didn't really think about it anymore. And then I was teaching on British values at this high school called University High School or whatever, and University Academy, that's what it was called. And they asked me to talk on British values. I'm talking about Big Ben. And then I was driving home, and I was thinking about the fact that Big Ben had been silenced. So that's kind of a big deal whenever you silence a bell. I didn't realize, but it's like a big thing. And then because I was thinking, well, the words, does that mean that the words of Big Ben need to kind of come out now that the bell's silent? And so that was where the idea germinated to like write a song, just put the words of Big Ben back to the melody of Big Ben. And then this is genuine, you're a songwriter too, so you get this, right? As I'm driving along, I'm thinking, well, how would you make it a little bit more accessible to younger people? And you don't want to have like a high church choir. All through this house. So then I genuinely thought, what would it sound like if Tim Hughes sang it? Chris Tomlin, that kind of vibe, you know? So I'm like, imagine the guitars, and then this other chorus just poured out of me. For you, you are our king. For you have all authority. Now remember, this is when we still had a queen. This was like during COVID time and all that. And for you, you have all authority. You're the reason we sing, for all the world to know that Jesus reigns. And I was like, yeah, it's got like a good thing. And I sat with my friend Phil. We made the demo, sent it off to a few people, but just kind of listened to it. We didn't really know what God wanted to do with the song. And then we were driving somebody in the same van, a lady who runs this huge movement of youth choirs in Norway called Soul Children. And she hears it. She's like, let's get the Oslo Soul Children to record it. I was like, what? Like now we've got a bunch of Norwegian kids singing the words of Big Ben written by an American? I'm like, what? Like, this is just crazy. So anyway, we did it. It was popular, but we realized afterwards, oh, we got the words a little bit wrong. So in my heart, it was always like, well, let's try to fix it. I think we sang, Lord, through this hour, be thou our guide, that by thy power no foot shall slide. I was like, no, it's got to be all through this hour, Lord, be my guide. And I like that singular as well. It's like Big Ben is like Britain's greatest evangelist.